Hi everyone, Hervin here, and I've made 152 videos and have gotten very little traction with this YouTube channel, so I am starting from scratch and going to take this channel in a whole new direction, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. It is November 30th, 2024, and Black Friday just passed. I found this deal from Ali Abdal for a course called Part-Time YouTube Academy, which got me thinking like, man, I haven't made videos in a really long time, but I don't really know what I would make videos about. I just know that I want to take YouTube seriously and create a lot more content. And yeah, that sparked a lot of thoughts. So what I'm going to share with you here is what I've been thinking about. And hopefully this helps you if you're thinking about starting your own channel. I'm going to brainstorm here out loud with you and use this as an excuse to create my first video in a while back. So let me dive right in. Here's what I've been thinking about when it comes to my YouTube channel. And I am going to be sharing here my iPad screen to create content here so that you could see as I draw. So plan for my YouTube channel. And the first thing that I thought of that I want to do is I love teaching. So that's the first thing. And I want to teach here using my iPad to create content kind of like this, like a blackboard where I'm sharing concepts, sharing mental models. So I've been brainstorming about what am I passionate about, what do I want to create content around, and here are the things that I came up with. So number one, I want to teach people, I would love to teach people personal development, but more than that, it's more about pursuing your call to action or pursuing your call to adventure. I should say it like that. Okay. CTA. And what that means to me is, for me, I've had times in my life, for example, when I started dancing, that was one moment where I vividly thought, what do I want to do with my life? I had this thought of starting dance. It felt scary. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I was scared. And so to me, that was a moment where I made a choice to pursue my call to adventure and took a leap of faith, and that and my life completely changed. The same thing happened when I went from not teaching dancing to teaching dancing. That was another moment in my life where I decided to take the call to adventure, pursue my call to adventure. And so these are moments that have made pivotal changes in my life, inflection points in my life. So I'd like to speak about that, like finding more of these moments, finding more moments, whether it's sharing my own personal story or moments that I find I love reading, I love watching movies, and just finding, analyzing, where in biographies. That's a common pattern that I see. So talking a lot more about that. Number two, storytelling. That's something that I want to get better at. I love storytelling. I love the structure side of things. That is something that I find, I just get really excited about becoming a better storyteller. So that is something that I want to work on. Three, mental models. I'm going to also call them patterns. Mental model patterns, principles around success, business, around happiness. These are things around how to live a fulfilling life. These are things that I find that I collect these. The mental models, mental models, principles, patterns. I am always trying to observe reality and trying to find, what makes something work. Why was somebody successful? Why are people not successful? What makes a difference, and so on. So that to me is really exciting, being able to speak about that. So mental models, principles. Then I want it to be here. I want it to be where I'm either teaching in front of the camera like this, like I am doing now, with ideally teaching with my iPad like this as a blackboard or a whiteboard. That is exciting to me to be able to teach like this. I find creative expression, creative freedom in expressing myself through teaching here, through the iPad, through the whiteboard. And so that's what I've been thinking about. It's how do I share more things around the call to adventure, finding inflection points, sharing stories, and sharing patterns, sharing principles that can ultimately help somebody pursue their call to adventure and take that leap of faith. That is something that I think every one of us wants for our lives, to live a fulfilling life, which is like we have this inner desire of doing something great, of taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, but sometimes we feel really scared. And I've gone through a lot of those moments in my life where things felt uncertain, and then I took a leap of faith and my life improved for the better. I mean, maybe sometimes not immediately, but after. And so I'm finding those moments, talking about the principles, so for me, for example, and let me stop sharing my camera here for a second. For me, I've always geeked out and try to find what makes people successful. What are the underlying principles that they're following? That is something that I remember thinking about when it came to dancing. Like, how can I learn how to dance? Is this a skill set that you're born with, or can you actually learn it? And to me, I remember being at party and not able to dance, and going out to the dance floor felt risky. It felt like I needed to take a leap of faith to do it, but eventually learning the skill of dance removed that fear and allowed me to do that. So that's a simple example, but later on, the same exact thing happened in business. I learned to sell, and I was like, in the past, I used to be terrified of sales. Then I learned the skill set, and now I'm not. So many things like that, where just learning the skill sets allow you to then take the leap of faith to pursue that call to adventure. So yeah, that's what I have in mind. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop the video here, but that's the direction that I want to take this channel in. And I am also gonna be playing around with different formats, different video types, or just different video types. Sometimes I'm gonna be teaching something practical, sometimes I am going to be making content that is not practical. And so yeah, I'm just gonna do a lot of experimentation to see what works and try something new. So anyway, if you are out there and trying to make your own YouTube channel, go for it. I am giving you permission here by sharing my journey, and also follow me. And yeah, I'll see you in more videos.